Hi everyone. Today I gonna introduce the new Streamlit app I developed for the AI-based CV and the job description matching analysis using the AI technology and NLP and deep learning models. So in this model, this is already uploaded on the GitHub. Sorry. So let's see how it looks like. So I already cloned the GitHub. Then let's go to the uh, Explorer and we can just open it. I will show you how to use it. Then you open the PowerShell windows and then you just run the app .py. Then it's pump out for the Streamlit app. Excuse me. It takes a while because it's loading the all the Keras, TensorFlow, and some other um, uh, uh, deep learning models, so it takes a while. Probably about like 20 seconds or something. And then because I also wrote a lot of functions in the engine, so the engine is quite functional. Then it has a lot of like definitions there. Okay, so this is the title. It's AI-based CV and job description match analysis. So using the NLP and deep learning models, on the left, we're gonna paste your CV and then it can be only paste in the text. And the right is the job description. And based on that, we can generate the results. And then fully developed this software. So the outputs of this tool is only based on the scores and the similarities, only reference, but not for the hiring or employment recommendations. So we can get some CV information. I already got some like open source data CV online. So this is the some part of the CV I got online. And then right, we can look at the data science jobs, and then we go to the any of it, data scientist level 3. And we just got all the job highlights. Okay, until here. You can paste everything, but here it's just like for testing. And then we right click and then we paste it as the text. Then we results generating. Then you see it's running. And then you can see. So this will give like based on this, we're gonna see whether they will pass the first round for the CV screening, whether this CV is matching this job description. If it's good, we say it's going to the shortlist. That's going to the next round, and then we can see the it's because it's a binary. It's either shortlist, that means going to the next round, or either rejected. So we can see there's around like 97% would pass this round. And then we can also see the predicted job category based on this. Given CV is the top one is the data science. That means it's very competitive and its ranking percentile is around like 69%. And then we can also see on the left is the based on this CV, it can give some prediction based on my training model. It's see okay, what is the top 10 probabilities for this job. In the top one is the data scientist. It ranks around like the 69 percentage. And the second one is the civil engineer. It only ranks 13 percentage percentile in all the competitors and etc. And also we can see there's like a skill extraction between the CV job description and overlap between those two. And then we can use some NLP to kind of like extract the CV skills. And then we can also automatically extract the job description skills and we can see the overlap here. And then you can also see the output as a JSON file as if you want. And also, I want to introduce what is the match probability model. That means how likely this model is works for here. And we think it's not like that good because we have very few information for the CV part. If we have more, then that will be more clear. So it's recommended we can have more information in our CV to get the keywords. And then we can also have like a TF-IDF cosine similarity that is showing how likely this text can match with the job description. And then we see it's okay, right? It's not like that perfect. And then we will give some other information. So let's give another information from another CV. I automatically get it, and then we get all of those, delete it, then it will all gone. And then we paste the new one. And then let's see the new one is very short because we just get some fractions of the original CV, and then we see the results generated. And from the observation, we can see the left one is much more focused on the HR, so it's quite not very compatible with these jobs. So we can see it's very likely to get rejected. It's only get like a 2% or around like a 3% of the matching of the job description. And then the predicted job category per this giving a CV is highest is HR is around like the ranking the percentile is like a 33%. And then we can see the top 10 categories here. Because we are giving less information, so the TF-IDF cosine similarity for the CV text with the job description text, it will be lower. And then the matching probability is still because we just give some fraction of the CV, so it's still not that good. And then we can see there's no extracted CV skills from the left side. But the job description, the job skills, we also get those four, and then there's no overlap. And then I want to show you, this is the demo of this, how this looks like. And then I used once around like a 972 CVs, and with their getting positions for training purposes. And this is how my get the original data looks like. And then we can see one by one. So in this UI, we will kind of like using the Python, and then the requirements we use all the TensorFlow, and then all the Keras, and also use the SEAL-DIMS model for training. And then you can see the build with the Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, and the Keras, and the Streamlit that is for the app. And then let's go to the requirements. We can see those is the requirements packages when we want to run it. For the app itself, then we can see it's kind of like just how show the I code the interface or UI of this app. And more importantly, we want to see the inference and also the architects. And then this is first in the inference, how I kind of like load the training to this app, and then use those training and those already trained model to get the TF-IDF similarity and all those model outputs. And then the artifacts is the training model I got from the TensorFlow deep learning and the NLP, the model being, model match, and the MC. And then we also get the text vectorization, that is for the token. And then let's go back to look at the training model, how it looks like. So for the training model, it looks like this one. So I already used the originally 962 online CVs for the because it's open source database for the training, and then it has the resumes or text information on the second column, and the first one is all the positions they got, and then we can also do some statistics analysis. And also we got the word cloud get the stop words. What is the most common words in those all those around 1,000 resumes, and then we use the token such as the text vectorization. And then the first step I do is the resume classification with the multi-class and the binary. So that is how we see the here. The resumes recognition is binary, whether it's shortlist, that is means going to the next round, or the reject. And then for here, I trained the model using the multi-layers, uh, and then also using the encoding. And then you see after the training we got from the test, it's around 91%. That is also good. And then that's how we got into the shortlist versus the reject. And then besides this, I also test using some sample data, that is the true reject, and then that is the predicted rejected, that is showing in the our app, and how is the score is showing the matching or non-matching. And then for the real matching, we use the Xiaomi's model. And here we're training also use a lot, and we mainly use the text encoder for the training purposes. And then we can see the matching model is just like a 67%. It's not like that high because we didn't go into many echoes. If it goes more, should be better. And we also got the multiple skills extraction, that is for you see from the last. That's showing from the each resume. It extract for the best top category, the top words, and that is how we made in the real app, because that is based on all the trainings. And then more analysis, we got those like a histogram, we got also confusion matrix, and I also got those like uh, uh, a predictive probability distribution analysis. But for those purposes, or those stuff, I did not put into um, uh, the the app itself, because I think it's not like that related. And also finally, I kind of like inputs or kind of like packaging those training into those three, like a model, MC, being or match, and then that is how we call those into our apps, the designed algorithm. So that is how it looks like. Okay, that is pretty much. And then I appreciate your time. And then also, if you have any good ideas or any better information, you can share with me. And then also, I think this is good example for all the job seekers, and also for the HRs. They can see, job seeker can see whether their resume is a good match, and then they can do like a preliminary filtering for some job positions. And also for the HR, they can, if they have a big enough data sets, they can have like a better trained model, and then that is better for them, or improve their efficiency to filters the uh, candidates resume. Thank you.